Hello, everybody, from Colonel Gym on the campus of Henderson County High School in Henderson, Kentucky. I'm Greg Busby alongside Scott Stone and Ryan Davenport. Drew Willett at Studio Control in downtown Henderson tonight as we get you set for Henderson County High School Lady Colonels basketball as part of a girl-boy doubleheader. The Lady Colonels taking on Daviess County here tonight, and then later tonight the boys be in action taking on Apollo. A little ceremony here before the start of the game honoring Henderson head coach Jeff Hale's 800th career win he picked up a couple weeks ago. So Coach Hale going to be honored here tonight. We also understand Coach Tyler Smithart will be honored before his game for his 200th career victory he picked up earlier this season. So both Henderson coaches honored tonight. Of course, a long-time Lady Colonels head coach Jeff Hale, the second most wins in girls high school basketball history in the state of Kentucky. And Coach Smithart with most of his wins coming here at Henderson, about 9 or 10 in his first season, but he picked up his 200th career victory early this season. And now Coach Jeff Hale coming out, being greeted by Athletic Director Mark Andrews, Assistant Athletic Director and his assistant coach, Danny Perkins, and his son, who used to be on his staff, and head coach of the Lady Panthers, Stephen Hale, out there as well. Starting lineups here on WSON brought to you by Melinda Lunsford, your local ERA First Advantage Realtor. With tonight's starting lineups, we join the voice of Colonel Jim, Steve Tao.
First, for the visiting Lady Panthers of Daviess County. At forward, number 32, Zoe Bean. At forward, number 14, Madison Spurrier. At guard, number 33, Adeline Ayer. At guard, number 15, Briley Henry. And at guard, number 3, Emma Roberts. The head coach of Daviess County, Stephen Hale.
And the lights will go out here at Colonel Gym for the introduction of the Henderson County Lady Colonels.
And now, the starting lineup for your Henderson County Lady Colonels. At forward, number 33, Brooklyn Gibson. At forward, number 3, Jaree Thomas. At guard, number 21, Gracie Risley. At guard, number 4, Savannah Lacer. And at guard, number 2, Mallory Veal. Your assistant coaches, Emily Corsi, Kelsey Kaiser, Danny Perkins, and the head coach of the Lady Colonels, Jeff Hale.
That's the voice of Colonel Jim, Steve Tao, with our starting lineups tonight, brought to you by Melinda Lunsford, your local ERA First Advantage Realtor. Opening tip presented by Butler's Apothecary. Happy New Year from Butler's. Butler's offers drug compounding, immunizations, health screenings, and free countywide delivery. Butler's Apothecary, 213 North Main Street, the way a pharmacy should be. D. Patrick Ford presents our keys of the game. Scotty, what are the keys for a Lady Colonels win against Daviess County tonight?
Turnover's a big one. They're going to come after us for sure. Thomas inside should have a field day. And we need to continue to have 3 players scoring double figures.
Larry Thompson moving in to throw it up. He's our lead official tonight, along with Brad Long and Shane Mercer. Daviess County wins the tip. It's into the hands of Emmy Roberts. Daviess County left to right on your radio dial here in this opening period. And a steal by Jaree Thomas. They try to get it down the post. Thomas knocked it away and has a steal. And it's the Lady Colonels going the other way with it. Good defense by Thomas.
Thomas is a little faster, Greg.
Brooklyn Gibson with the basketball to Thomas. Long 2, right side on the way. No good, a bit short. Rebound being knocked around. It's loose and on the floor. Picked up by Zoe Bean for Daviess County. And a jumper straight away rattles in good. That was actually Ayer on that rebound basket. 32, not 33. So Adeline Ayer with the rebound. And on the other end gets the basket. And Daviess County on top. 2-0. Lady Colonels come in 8-3. Daviess County 4-9. Henderson in their home whites. Daviess County in the road red. As Gracie Rislett being guarded closely by Briley Henry. Now Brooklyn Gibson in the paint, lays it up with the right hand off the glass and in.
Right where she left off the last game, Greg. 9 points in the first quarter.
Gibson averaging 5 points, 4 rebounds a game, ties the game at 2. Inbounds comes in to Bean. Zoe Bean, 5'3" sophomore, will bring it up for Davis County and hands it off to Adeline Ayer, averaging a team best 16 points, 5 rebounds a game. Henry with it right wing in front of the Colonel's bench. Risley comes out on her, now straight away to Spurrier. Top of the key for Spurrier. Left side to Ayer. Now back to Bean straight away. Spurrier to the right corner. Down low to Henry. Shot up from 10. No good. Rebound controlled by Thomas for Henderson. Lacer with it for Henderson County. Savannah, 6-year member of this Lady Colonel varsity team. Good pass, Gibson down the post to Thomas, who was cutting on the baseline. An easy basket for Jeree Thomas with a nice pass from Gibson.
Thomas with a rebound, a steal, and a bucket already.
4-2 Lady Colonels as Bean brings it up for the Lady Panthers and hands it off to Ayer. Henry right wing, Risley on her. Henry lost it momentarily, picks it up on the baseline. Now it comes back out to the right wing. Try to go inside it. It tipped away by Thomas and picked up by Risley. Thomas has another steal. Risley left side to Lacer. Free throw line extended for her. Now driving, cut off baseline, picks up her dribble. Try to go inside, loose ball. Risley picks it up, sliding the floor. Shootout 3 to Veal is no good. Mallory Veal in and out. And a rebound into the hands of Ayer. 4-2 Henderson. We played 2 minutes and 50 seconds and a reach-in foul called against Henderson. Looked like down on the post. It's Brooklyn Gibson, first foul of the game. Special thanks to all those tuning in on the WSON YouTube channel. Special thanks to our video stream sponsors, Hetty's Pizza, Henderson Ford, and Tri-State Construction. Off the glass, nice shot by Bean on the right side over Thomas, and she has her first points to tie the game at 4 with exactly 5 minutes to play in this opening period.
Good defense by Thomas. That was just a good move.
Veal, left corner, now comes out middle of the floor. Mallory fires a long 2 straight away, good. And a foot on the line, but Veal has her first points. And now a steal. Mallory steals the inbounds pass. Kick out 3 to Risley, one of the top 3-point shooters in the state. Rolls off no good, and it's cleared off by Spurrier.
49% Risley coming in.
What a number. Yeah, Gracie, 31 of 63 from 3 this season. Great steal on the other end as Brooklyn Gibson stripped Ayer of the basketball.
We're turning them over quite a bit here early.
Lacer, top of the key, on a cut to Gibson. Easy there, off the glass and in. Gibson with 4 on a nice pass from Lacer. And it's 8-4 Henderson, 4:05 to go in the first. Ayer running the baseline to get it in, gets it into Zoe Bean. Bean brings it up with the left hand, picked up by Thomas. Now hands it off. Henry right wing. Driving to the right baseline. Risley cuts her off. And a traveling call on Henry. Good defense from Risley.
You know, we're causing all these turnovers. I like it.
That's 5 turnovers for Davis County. We've played just over 4 minutes. Lacer off to Mallory Veal at the jump circle. Veal dribbles to the left wing with the left hand. Picked up by Ayer. Now straight away to Lacer between the circles. Savannah finds Risley. 3 on the way for Gracie. WB 3 for Gracie Risley. And a timeout, Stephen Hale. Henderson has their biggest lead. It's early. Lady Colonels 11, Davis 4, 3:25 to go in the first. Back after this on WSON.
On the floor for Davis County, a 30-second timeout.
Bumper after this one. .325 to play first quarter. Henderson County 11, Davis County 4. Lady Panthers have turned it over 5 times. And 4 of the 5 Lady Colonel starters have scored in this first 4 minutes and 35 seconds of the ball game. After the timeout, Lady Colonels will pick up man-to-man full court pressure. Inbounds knocked out of bounds by Thomas as Ayer try to get it into Bean.
Bean does a little bit of everything. I saw her play at the Sports Center. She shoots the three. She goes down low.
This time Henry to trigger it in. Into that corner. Try to get to Bean. It's tipped. Bean picks it up on the near sideline off to Ayer. Ayer gets it across. Now into the paint and knocked away from behind by Lacer, but picked up by Davis County. They swing it back to Henry straight away. With the basketball, Spurrier at the free throw line. High post area for her. Risley comes in, tries to tie her up, and is kicked back out to Emmy Roberts. Left side to Ayer. Veal on her. Now Bean straight away. Giving up a couple inches to Thomas. On a switch, they try to get it back to Bean, and Thomas has her third steal. Wow. Lacer, right side to Veal. 2:45 to play first period. Henderson by 7, 11-4. Girls High School basketball tonight here in Henderson, Kentucky. The Henderson County Lady Colonels hosting the Davis County Lady Panthers. Mallory Veal to the left wing in front of the Davis County bench. Lacer straight away now. To the left elbow to Risley. A little pass fake. Risley into the paint. Tough shot from the right side. No good. Well short. Rebounded by Bean for the Lady Panthers. Off to Ayer right side. Ayer into the paint. With the left hand flips it up. No good. Rebound being tapped around, and Veal controls for Henderson. Over to Lacer, far sideline. Picks up her dribble. Into the right corner to Risley. Now Brooklyn Gibson down low. Little high-low game to Thomas. Puts it up and in off the glass for the Farmers Bank shot. Farmers Bank thinks long term. Always have, always will. See how that makes all the difference at Farmers Bank, 1555 South Green Street in Henderson.
Thomas knocks another one out of bounds. 3 steals, 3 deflections. First quarter.
Lady Colonels have their biggest lead at 9, a minute 51 to play in this opening frame. And Bean having a little trouble getting it in now. Gets it to Ayer. Ayer up the floor near sideline. A 3-on-2 kick for Spurrier. 3 right corner, good. Lady Panthers needed that one. Spurrier is their best three-point shooter, shooting 36% this season. And a big one there to cut the Henderson lead to 6. Risley a 3 to answer in the right corner. High off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Ayer for Davis County. Ayer right wing for the Lady Panthers. Now into the paint. Tough shot, 14 feet away, good. And Ayer has 4. 5 straight by the Lady Panthers to cut the Henderson lead to 4, 13-9, with a minute 10 to go in this opening period. Mallory Veal, left corner for Henderson, tries to go baseline, double dribble. That's Henderson's first turnover.
Surprised Lady Colonels haven't subbed yet, but, trying to build that bench over Christmas. They were playing 9 players a game.
Neither team subbed yet, Scotty.
Right.
An inbound pass is knocked away and stolen away by Lacer. Right side with it to Veal. Bounce pass to Thomas, 10-footer, middle lane, wide open, good. Thomas with 4. Lady Colonels lead back to 6 as Bean looks to get it in, and a timeout called by Davis County, their second. 47 seconds to play, opening quarter. Henderson 15, Davis County 9. Back after this on WSON. Bumper after this one. 47 seconds left to play in this first quarter. Henderson County 15, Davis County 9. Early start for the girls game at 5:30. Boys to follow. Apollo coming to town to take on the Colonels. A bit of a split girl-boy doubleheader as far as teams are concerned, but First one of the season as Emmy Roberts has it right side for Davis County. A screen out front from Spurrier. Spurrier has it right side, working on Gibson. Off the glass, a little strong, no good. Rebounded by Ayer. Back up, that one's no good. And it's cleared off by Thomas for Henderson. Off to Lacer with 25 seconds to go here in the first. Risley, left wing, with a shot fake. Now kicks it over to Brooklyn Gibson. Brooklyn in the lane to the basket. She's fouled and will head to the line for two.
She's really gotten better at that here midway through the season of taking the ball to the hole.
First foul on Davis County is on Zoe Bean. Brooklyn Gibson 72% from the line this season, and she hits her first.
And she can make those free throws. Therefore, she's starting to score more points.
Margaret Hancock into the game for the first time for Davis County as Gibson hits them both. As Spurrier gets a breather. Final seconds of this first quarter, 17-9 Henderson. With the basketball, Roberts with 6 seconds. Now to Ayer. Top of the key for her to the left elbow. Backs out. Has to force one up. Air ball, no good. Rebounded by Risley. And that is the end of the first quarter. After one here from Colonel Jim. Henderson County Lady Colonels 17, Davis County Lady Panthers 9 here on WSON. Two and a liner. Start of the second quarter, Henderson County 17, Davis County 9. 8 points in that opening quarter for Henderson's Brooklyn Gibson. The 5'9" freshman averages 5 points a game, but 8 in the opening quarter. And she gets it in to start this second quarter to Mallory Veal. Mallory double-teamed out front. Try to get to Thomas, tipped away from behind by Bean, and Davis County has the steal as it's picked up by Roberts to Henry on the right wing. It's a screen from Hancock. Now Henry guarded closely by Risley between the circles. Gets it over to Ayer. Loose ball out of bounds. She tried to save it in and saved it right to Savannah Lacer. Lacer for Henderson off to Veal. Wide open three right side. WB three for Mallory Veal. She has 5. Lady Colonels have their biggest lead at 11. Three-pointer is brought to you by a former Colonel, now your local Edward Jones investment advisor, Walker Bruner. And now Savannah Lacer forces a turnover on the near sideline, making Roberts step out of bounds in front of her own bench. And Henderson gets it back on the 9th Davis County turnover. Risley to Lacer, and it's tapped out of bounds by Ayer to stay with the Lady Colonels.
Coach L wanted to look inside to go to Thomas there.
Lacer to Gibson, out front to Veal. One bounce for the senior Mallory Veal. Back to Lacer. Gibson left baseline into the corner. Now back out front here to Lacer. Back to Gibson. 16-footer on the baseline, no good. And a rebound into the hands of Bean, and she traveled after she had the rebound. Turnover number 10 for Davis County.
Comes our first subs.
Shaylin Sprinkles, Anna Kemp in for Henderson as Risley and Gibson check out. Sprinkles to play it in, baseline left for Henderson, inbounds to Lacer. Her three try on the way, just a little short, no good. Rebound kept alive by Kemp, picked up by Sprinkles. Loose ball out front, tracked down by Veal, and she hands it off to Lacer. Veal, three, left corner on the way. WB three for Mallory Veal, back-to-back three. Veal has 8. And the Lady Colonels have built their lead to 14, 23-9 with 6.5 minutes to go in the half on a 10-0 run.
Good defense and good shooting.
Air with the basketball, and she has it stolen away. Great defense by Lacer as a steal, and she's fouled on the other end by Henry. Henry picks up her first. It's the second on Davis County, and Savannah Lacer will head to the line looking for her first points. Savannah just 6 of 8 from the free throw line this season. 75%, but hasn't been there very much. We'll have 2 here after a midcourt steal and then fouled on her way to the basket. Free throw up and in for Savannah. All 5 Lady Colonel starters have now scored.
Savannah's starting to play better and better at that point guard position. She had a really good game against Gibson Southern. She was the only Lady Colonel not to leave the floor.
Molly Hancock into the game for the first time as Lacer sinks both free throws.
8 of 10 now.
With the basketball, Ayer run it up the floor for Davis County. Right in the lane, now kicks into the corner to Henry. Left corner for her, dribbles to left elbow, now picks up her dribble. The sprinkles on her, and that's got to be a double dribble, yeah. Kind of lost it on her own.
And they're gonna talk about it.
Sprinkles did not touch that, and it could appear that way. Oh, I don't think so.
No, I agree with you.
I think the first official had it right, but it said it was touched by another one, so no turnover there. It appeared like that's what would have happened, how the ball came out of her hand, but from our perspective, she never did. And that's why.
Neither the official right beside her.
25-9 with the basketball is Hancock. Now over to Ayer. Straight away for Ayer now. Try to get it over to Spurrier, and it's out of bounds off of Henderson here at midcourt. It'll stay with Davis County. Brawley Henry right at midcourt to play it in. Near sideline, gets it into Ayer. Adeline Ayer, 16 points a game, 4 for her so far. Molly Hancock with the basketball, right side to Henry, out high right, trying to get by Lacer. Lacer cuts her off of the baseline. Henry back her way in. A little turnaround jumper in the lane is good, though. Wow. And Brawley Henry has her first points. Up the floor to Anna Kemp, right baseline for her. Left corner to Sprinkles. Now back out front to Veal, back to Sprinkles. 3 on the way. That's a little strong, no good. Offensive rebound, though, by Anna Kemp, her second. Lacer back to Kemp into the right corner. Good pass to Veal at the high post. Sprinkles fakes along 2. Back to Veal on the left wing. Straight away to Lacer. Back into the corner to Sprinkles from the left side. Now Veal left wing, back to Sprinkles. Fakes the 3. That's probably the one she took if that's the shot she wants. And now it's back to Lacer. High post Thomas. Kemp long 2 right side. A little strong, no good. And rebounded by Veal. Tries to get it to Sprinkles, and it's knocked out of bounds by Ayer to stay with the Lady Colonels. Henderson 25, Davis County 11, 4:48 to go, first half. Sprinkles to Lacer. 16-footer for Thomas, good.
She's money from free throw line in, Greg. Got a little jumper.
And that was a little free throw line extended. There's a couple feet back behind it.
Just the rotation's just perfect on it.
A little mid-range jumper. 27-11. Henderson 3 straight away for Ayer. No good off the back rim. Rebounded by Lacer for Henderson. Savannah will bring it up herself. The Lady Colonel's point guard now in the lane. Nice pass to Anna Kemp, who lays it up and in off the glass. And a timeout. Davis County. Kemp's first points. 4:14 to go in the half. It's Henderson 29, Davis County 11 here on WSON. Two and an ID. 29-11, Henderson County with the lead. Daviess County with the basketball. Girls High School basketball here from Colonel Jim and Henderson tonight. Featuring the Henderson County Lady Colonels out of the second region, taking on the third region foe, Daviess County. Being tied up momentarily by Sprinkles and Thomas to be a jump ball, and it's staying with Daviess County. That will allow Air to play it in baseline right for the Lady Panthers and try to get into Bean. Threw it over her head, too tall. Bean got a hand on it, but couldn't bring it in, and it's out of bounds into the Lady Colonels bench. Turnover number 12 for the Lady Panthers.
Good defense by Thomas there. Made that more difficult with her hands up.
With the basketball, Sprinkles to Veal into the left corner. Lacer straight away. Good look down low to Thomas. Puts it up and in. Thomas hits a 2-footer. Nice find from Lacer.
Lady Colonel's perfect spacing against this zone, Greg, and perfect diagonal passes. Wide open shots all over the floor.
8 for Thomas. Henderson's lead now is 20, 31-11. Air kicks it out to Roberts. Left side back to Air. Spins on Veal. Little shot fake. Now 12-footer. Rattles off. No good. Sprinkles rebounds for Henderson.
Good box out by the smallest player on the floor.
3:15 to play in the half. Henderson by 20, 31-11. Kemp, left wing. Gets it to Sprinkles. Long two for Shaylin. Off the back rim. No good. Rebounded by Thomas. Kicks it back to Sprinkles. Now Veal a three out front. That one's off. No good. And a rebound cleared off by Bean. With the basketball, Emmy Roberts met by Spurrier. Now a three-point try for Air, right side, no good. Rebounded by Kemp for Henderson. Anna will bring it up. Picks up her dribble off to Lacer. 20-point Lady Colonels lead with 2.5 minutes to go in this first half. And a reach-in foul called on Daviess County's Bean. Picks up her second, the Lady Panthers third. Rachel Moran into the game for the first time for Daviess County. Also, Henderson brings in Allison Rideout and Addie Gish for the first time. Sprinkles fouled out front by Roberts. Good call. Roberts had a lot of hands on Sprinkles. Roberts first, Daviess County is fourth. Sprinkles in the backcourt to Addie Gish, 5'4" freshman. Left side to Thomas, just inside the arc. Over to Rideout. Kemp in there now. Now to Sprinkles, three on the way for Shaylin. In and out, no good. Rebound being tapped around. It's loose, controlled by Henry for Daviess County. That was down and out.
It's two of those who did that tonight for Lady Colonels.
With the basketball, Emmy Roberts had it knocked away by Sprinkles, and Sprinkles has the steal. Running down the floor near side, lays it up and in. Steal in a basket for Shaylin Sprinkles, her first point.
She didn't give up on the play. She came over here and barely saved it in bounds.
Yep, kind of knocked it away at midcourt, was coming to the near sideline and saved it in and went down and got the layup. Now Lady Panthers throw one away, trying to get it down in the right corner.
Substitution for Henderson County, number 25,
Italia Green into the game for the first time for Henderson, checking in for Jaree Thomas.
No starters on the floor now for the Lady Colonels.
Wow. 33-11. Gish over to Kemp. Sprinkles fakes a long two to the elbow. Had it knocked away. Gets it back to Gish. Now back to Sprinkles. High post right out. Nice pass Green. 12-footer. Good.
She can score, Greg. Found that out. And then in Indianapolis trip.
Italia Green with the basket. 35-11 Henderson. 12-footer straight away for Air after Rideout went down. No good. Rebounded by Green. Up the floor to Addie Gish. Try to get it to Kemp. Knocked out of bounds by Spurrier for Daviess County to stay with the Lady Colonels.
Lady Colonels on another 10-0 run.
Wow. 35-11 now, the lead for Henderson.
Now Green hit two deep threes against Gibson Southern in the fourth. She can shoot now.
Gish to play it in baseline right. Into Green on the right baseline. One bounce. Try to get out to Sprinkles. Had it knocked away and stolen away. Intercepted by Molly Hancock. Just Henderson's third turnover. Spurrier cut off on the right elbow. Kemp tries to tie her up, knocks the ball loose, but it's into the hands of Moran, and she's fouled. Down on the floor against Henderson. This one goes against Spurrier, on the Lady Colonels, on Kemp. Her first and the second on Henderson. Inbounds comes into air from 6 feet, fouled. As her shot wouldn't fall, but she will head of the line for two after the foul goes on the Lady Colonels, Anna Kemp.
Henderson County's Anna Kemp, her second, team third.
Free throw up and in for Ayer.
Number 21, Gracie Risley.
Ayer with 5. Risley back into the game for Henderson as Kemp checks out with 2 fouls. Second free throw coming up, and that one rattles off. No good. Rebounded by Sprinkles for Henderson. Shaylin brings it up near side. Kind of a tough pass to Risley, but a good job by Gracie to get it. Back to Sprinkles. Into the paint. Sprinkles driving in, misses it. No good on the drive to the basket, and the rebound tracked down by Henry for Davis County. Henry had it knocked away by Sprinkles at midcourt, but gets it back. Oh, Sprinkles knocked it away again, has a loose ball, and did she get a timeout, or we got a jump ball? It'll be a jump ball, but it will go to Henderson, so it's still there for Sprinkles. 15 turnovers for Davis County. 20 seconds left in the half. With the basketball, Addie Gish with 12 seconds, right wing, straight away to Risley. Risley shot fake, driving in from the right side. She's fouled and will head to the line. With 6.9 seconds remaining in the half. Ayer hit with her first foul, the 5th on Davis County. 2 free throws here for Risley. Gracie knocks down her first. Risley, she's just been to the line 7 times this year coming in. 4 of 7 coming in from the free throw line. So make it 5 of 8. And 6 of 9 as she makes them both. 37-12, Henderson up 25. Driving Ayer with a left hand, lays it up and in at the buzzer. Scott Stone with head coach Jeff Hale.
Coach, observation on the first half.
Well, we did a good job scoring the basketball. I thought our pressure defense is bothering them pretty much. We did a good job on their high screens. Been working on that the last couple of days, so I'm proud of the kids for responding to the practice. And so, doing a pretty good job. Steve's a little short-handed, but we try to, maintain our aggressiveness into the third quarter.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck second half.
That's the head coach of the Lady Colonels, Jeff Hale. He and his Lady Colonels go into the locker room, leading Davis County 37-14 here at the half. Stay tuned for Colonels at the half coming up next, brought to you by Classic Automotive and Collision Center after this word from Henderson County Schools. Again, your halftime score, Henderson County Lady Colonels 37, Davis County Lady Panthers 14 here on WSON. Four sports clubs after this, then the halftime open. Welcome to Colonels at the Half here on WSON, brought to you by Classic Automotive and Collision Center. Classic Automotive, where you're driving home their reputation. At the half, the Henderson County Lady Colonels lead the Daviess County Lady Panthers 37-14. Lady Colonels outscored Daviess County 17-9 in the first quarter and 20-5 in the second to take the big lead, 37-14, into the locker room. Individually for the Daviess County Lady Panthers, 7 points and a team best 4 rebounds for Adeline Iyer. Iyer averages 16 points, 5 rebounds a game. 3 points for Madison Spurrier and 2 points each for Briley Henry and Zoe Bean. Daviess County's Emmy Roberts, Maggie Hancock, Molly Hancock, and Rachel Moran all played but did not score. For the Henderson County Lady Colonels, 3 players with 8 points each. 8 points, 2 rebounds for Malloryville, 8 points, 3 boards for Jeree Thomas, and 8 points for Brooklyn Gibson. 5 points for Gracie Risley, and 2 points each for Savannah Lacer, Shaylin Sprinkles, Anna Kemp, and Natalia Green. Addie Gish played in the first half but did not score. Anna Kemp did pick up 2 fouls in that opening half. Zoe Bean had 2 fouls for Daviess County. Team stats from the free throw line: Henderson County a perfect 6 of 6. Daviess County 1 of 2 from 3. Lady Colonels 3 of 10, 30%. Daviess County 1 of 2, 50%. Henderson out-rebounded Daviess County in that first half, 13-10. And turnovers, a big story in the half. Henderson had 3, but Daviess County turned it over 15 times in the opening half. D. Patrick Ford presents our keys of the game. Scotty, how the keys look here at halftime with Henderson leading 37-14.
Looking great, Greggy. Turnovers, we're killing them on that. We knew Thomas, we felt Thomas would have a good game after we saw them play a couple times. I got her with 10 points, 3 rebounds, 3 steals, and 5 deflections. So she's having a great game. And then we wanted to keep the balanced scoring going with 3 in double figures. You got 1 with 10, 1 with 8, and a 5 and a 6. So balanced scoring. I like it.
Lady Colonels on top, 37-14 here at the half. Our keys of the game brought to you by D. Patrick Ford. We'll hear from them. Be back with more Colonels at the half, with the Lady Colonels leading 37-14 here on WSON. I got 8, 8, and 8. I had Bill with 8, Thomas with 8, and Gibson with 8. I got Veal with 8, Thomas with 8, and Gibson with 8.
Gibson, I've only got her with 6. I don't got her scoring in the second.
I don't either, but I had 8 for her in the first. Let me check. Line her back, then I may throw it back to you for sports clubs. Welcome back to Colonels at the half. Scott Stones with Daviess County head coach Stephen Hale to get his thoughts on the half.
Coach, what's your observation on the first half?
We didn't play very well. They played very well, so we got to play better and hopefully do what we were told to do before the game.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck second half.
That's the head coach of the Daviess County Lady Panthers, Coach Stephen Hale. Of course, Coach Hale, former Colonel basketball player here in Henderson, and most recently about 10 years on his dad's staff as an assistant coach, Jeff Hale. They're on opposing benches tonight, and it's 37-14 Henderson County in front here at the half. Coming up later tonight, Colonels basketball, as Henderson County will take on Apollo. Former Colonels head coach Mark Starnes returns to Henderson to take on the Colonels here tonight. Apollo struggling, though, 1-10 coming in. Meanwhile, the Colonels coming off a really good road win Tuesday night at Hopkinsville as we get set to start the second half. Again, Colonels at the half, brought to you by Classic Automotive and Collision Center. Let's take a look at some upcoming action. We'll have the Lady Colonels will actually play tomorrow. They'll take on Southwestern in Bowling Green. No coverage of that game, as we'll have UK and Alabama on the air tomorrow morning. Pregame 9:30, the tip-off at 11. The Cats on the road and a hostile environment taking on Alabama, but we'll catch back up with the Colonels and Lady Colonels next week here on WSON. 37-14, Daviess County will get the basketball to start, but they're in a big hole to start this second half.
Lady Colonels back with the starters. Man-to-man.
Roberts, left wing, picked up by Lacer, now straight away. Gets it over to Air, three on the way, off the mark, no good. Got the shot they wanted, but it didn't fall, and a rebound is out of bounds to Henderson County.
Yeah, great play out of the timeout, executed perfectly. Wide open three, just didn't fall for them.
Lady Colonels in their home whites, left to right in this second half. Daviess County, the Road Reds. If you're watching on YouTube, special thanks to our video stream sponsors, Hetty's Pizza, Henderson Ford, and Tri-State Construction. Risley, nice pass to Gibson, who puts it up and in, and she's fouled. A possible three-point play for Brooklyn Gibson.
Gibson's got so much more confidence, Greg, about just putting that shot up. You know, last year, I don't know if she even shoots that shot.
Free throw is off the mark, no good, and rebound chased down by Bean. 39-14, Bean picked up that foul, by the way, her third. And with the basketball, Roberts. Right side to Ayer on the right wing, straight away with it. Spurrier now between the circles, guarded by Gibson. Gets it over to Roberts, nearly stolen by Lacer. Try to get it inside to Briley Henry, but couldn't corral in the pass, and it's out of bounds to Henderson. 16 turnovers for Daviess County tonight.
Here comes a big test tomorrow. Southwestern, a couple games over 500. They went to the Final Four last year.
Lacer to Risley straight away. Henry on her. Now Risley dribbles over to the left wing. Trying to get it inside to Thomas, I believe. She's trying to post up on Bean. Instead to Lacer, right wing. Savannah driving in. Off balance shot up, no good. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Henderson. It goes to Daviess County. Six and a half minutes to go, third quarter. Henderson County Lady Colonels 39, Daviess County Lady Panthers 14. Henry fires it to Spurrier, top of the key. Spurrier had it knocked away by Gibson, and they're going to get Brooklyn with a foul. Gibson picks up her second personal foul, the first on Henderson here in this second half.
Almost got the jump ball call.
With the basketball on the elbow, Roberts hands it off to Bean. Bean back it down on Thomas. Had her shot blocked, and Thomas has a rebound.
Doing everything tonight.
Lacer brings it up for Henderson County to the right wing. Picks up her dribble now. Bounces to Gibson at the high post. Looking down low to Thomas. Instead out front to Risley. Risley to the left wing. Gets a screen from Gibson, who rolls off. Thomas out high right. Now right wing to Veal. Gives it up. Brooklyn Gibson a long two. No good. Rebounded underneath by Bean. 5.5 to play in the third. Pass inside. Wow. Knocked away by Gibson. Picked up by Lacer. Not a good pass. Lacer on the other end. Bucket in the foul. Possible three-point play for Savannah. She has 4.
Not good defense and a bad foul.
Foul on Roberts, her second.
Well, they pretty much just let her go and then reached at the end.
Free throw for Savannah, good. 4 points for Lacer. 41-14 Henderson. 5:20 to go on, 42-14, excuse me, with that make. 5:14 to go in the third. Into the corner, Henry gets it to Adeline Ayer. Ayer dribbles middle of the floor, back to Henry, fakes the three. Now a long two just inside the arc, no good. Rebound to Risley for Henderson. Over to Lacer. Left wing to Veal. Down low. Thomas off the glass and in for the Farmers bank shot.
Gets it down there. She's just deadly tonight.
A dozen for Thomas. And the Lady Colonels lead is 30 with 4:40 to go in the third. 3-point try on the way for Bean straight away. No good. And rebounded by Spurrier. Now Lacer ties her up. It'll be a jump ball, and it will go to, oh no, we got a foul. I thought they were going to call a jump ball instead of foul, I believe.
I think Mr. Mercer had a jump ball, and that Crick had a foul.
So a foul called on Lacer.
Returning to the Daviess County lineup, number 5, Maggie Hancock. Foul on Henderson County's Lacer.
Maggie Hancock into the game for Daviess County and has a left baseline. Bob with the pass. No, now it's loose on the baseline. Still loose. Lacer and Hancock have it tied up, and now this time it will go to Henderson on the arrow.
Pretty good crowd starting to build in here.
Yeah.
We haven't really seen a huge crowd yet here this year.
With the basketball, Lacer up the floor to Thomas, to Brooklyn Gibson. A wide open layup for Brooklyn. The press broke perfectly by the Lady Colonels there.
No doubt about it. Spread it out. Nice passes.
And a timeout, Daviess County. Henderson 46, Daviess County 14. 4:12 to go in the third. Back after this on WSON.
A full timeout.
2 and a bumper. 46-14. Henderson County up 32, nearing that 35-point mercy rule and running clock here on Daviess County with 4 minutes to go in the third. Lady Panthers try to get it inside. Loose ball picked up by Hancock. Now kick out three to Ayer. In and out, no good. Rebound being tapped around. Still loose. Henry has it for Daviess County. Back up, it won't go. And now it's out of bounds off of Daviess County.
That's twice they've, out of a timeout, they've set up good plays, executed it, just can't put the ball in the hole.
3:45 to go in the third. 46-14 Henderson. Lacer inside the Thomas. Jaree off the glass, the right hand in. Farmer's bank shot for Thomas. She has 14. 3.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Ayer in the paint. Kick out to Bean. Now to Roberts on the right side. Back to Bean in the corner. Ayer on the baseline. Back out to Roberts. Now Henry to the left wing. Henry over to Hancock. Baseline left, guarded by Gibson. Nice pass back out front to Roberts. Henry driving in from the right side. Finds Bean in the corner. Now Hancock is fouled and will head of the line for two. Maggie Hancock with some free throws coming up for Daviess County as the foul goes on Jaree Thomas. First on Thomas, 2 free throws here for Maggie Hancock. Free throw up and in for Hancock, her first point. 5 new Lady Colonels into the game. And that probably will be it for the starters who come off the floor. 3:01 to play. Lady Colonels up 48-15. Free throw good. Hancock sinks them both. Addie Gish. Allison Rideout. Anna Kemp. Natalia Green. Shaylin Sprinkles on the floor. Green down to Sprinkles. Turns, puts it up and in. Sprinkles got in a low post. Nice pass from Green. Sprinkles with 4. And the lead is 34 for Henderson. 50-16 with 2:40 to go in the third. Bean, left side to Air. Fakes the 3. Now into the paint from 12. Good. Air with 9. 2:20 to play, third quarter. Sprinkles down low to Green this time, trying to return the favor. Her shot no good. A little too strong from close range. Rebounded by Henry for Davis County. Now to Air in the lane, spins. Tough shot again. Got it from the same spot. Back-to-back buckets for Air. She has 11.
She can play now. If you
Yes,
got
she
her, or, they get their second leading scorer back from last year, they might have a chance to get out of their district this year.
Yeah, Air averages 16 a game. 11 tonight, and a whistle and a foul out front on the Lady Panthers. This one called on Maggie Hancock, her first. Team third. Molly Hancock into the game. She's in for Emmy Roberts. Sprinkles to play it in, baseline right. Comes into Green. Now to Rideout. Right side for Rideout. Picks up a dribble. Good catch from Addie Gish driving in. Nice pass to Green. Puts it up. Couldn't finish. Offensive rebound. Rideout, though, and she's fouled going back up.
What a pass by Gish. One-hander. Slung it over there, Greggy, like a shortstop or second baseman to first for a double play.
Hancock picks up her second foul. And it's Allison Rideout with a couple free throws after the offensive rebound. She hits her first. First point for Rideout. Henderson by 31, 51-20, 1:40 to go with third quarter. Second free throw up and in. (52-20) Henderson. The right side with the basketball, Hancock. Into the corner to Bean. Try to get it back out, and it's stolen away, or at least knocked away by Gish. Still loose now. Rideout's there, and it's finally picked up by Bean. So Davis County keeps possession. Then Henry's fouled on the way to the basket. So Henry will have a couple free throws after a little scramble there for that loose ball.
It exchanged hands by 4 different players.
Gish hit with a foul. And 2 free throws for Briley Henry. Her first free throws tonight. She hits her first. 3 points, 4 rebounds for Henry now. Second free throw on the way. High arcing free throw. Got them both.
Both teams shot free throws well tonight. Both teams have missed one.
52-22 Henderson. Sprinkles to Green. Italian out the high post. Gives it up to Anna Kemp. Anna in the lane. Had her shot blocked. Rebound, though, by Gish, and she's fouled. Another foul on Maggie Hancock, her third. Lady Colonels to play it in underneath their own basket. Gish into Sprinkles. Shaylin left elbow, off balance shot into the lane. No good. Rebound being knocked around, and Rideout has another offensive rebound. Back to Sprinkles, now to Gish. Gish brings it middle of the floor, back to Green, right wing. Under a minute to go, third quarter. Rideout in the lane, puts it off the glass. That one a little too strong, no good. Good move to get there, but it's rebounded by Ayer for Davis County. She'll bring it up. Right corner to Henry for 3. Off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Kemp for Henderson. Anna wants to push it on a 3-on-2. Pull up 10-footer. Banked it in for the Farmers Bank shot. Farmers Bank thinks long term. Always have, always will. See how that makes all the difference at Farmers Bank. 1555 South Green Street in Henderson. Foul out front as Sprinkles got into the back of Hancock receiving a pass. Sprinkles first. And 5 against the Lady Colonels. 16 seconds for Davis County here left in this third quarter. All Lady Colonels, though, leading 54-22. Air has it with 10 on the right side. Bean at the high post now. On a cut, Hancock try to go inside. Pass a little too low for Maggie Hancock to handle for the pass from Molly. It's out of bounds to Henderson. Turnover number 19 for Davis County on the night. Lady Colonels have 4.5 seconds to go. Length of the floor. Sprinkles has it. Across the timeline with 2. Into the lane. A little floater off the glass. No good at the buzzer. After 3, Lady Colonels by 32. Henderson County 54. Hancock 22. Davis County 22, excuse me. Back after this on WSON. Two and an ID. Start of the fourth quarter. Henderson County Lady Colonels 54. Davis County Lady Panthers 22. Lady Panthers with the basketball to start the fourth in their road reds. Moving right to left here in this final quarter. Henderson the home whites. 3 in the corner off the mark. No good from Bean. Rebound though tracked down by Air. Back up from 15. Good. Madeline Air with 13.6 rebounds tonight. Driving in Sprinkles, and she's tripped up by Molly Hancock, her first. Team sixth. Inbounds, Gish out front to Kemp. And a Kemp driving left side. Good drive from Kemp. Takes it right to the rack and puts it up and in.
Kemp's starting to score more and more as the season goes on also.
And a 6 points, 4 boards off the bench.
She got 8 the last game.
56-24. With the basketball, Molly Hancock to Maggie Hancock on the right block. Puts it up, had it blocked, got her own rebound. And kicks it back out. 3 won't go for Air. Rebound chased down by Green. To Addie Gish, middle of the floor for Henderson. Right side to Green. Fakes the 3, back to Gish between the circles. 56-24 Henderson with 6:50 to go in the game. Right out 3, off the mark, no good. Rebounded though by Kemp, and a second chance for Henderson. Inside to Gish, off the glass, no good, a bit off balance. Rebounded by Rideout, and it's blocked from behind and rebounded by Air. Bean into the corner to Hancock. Back to Bean. Now Air out high left. Hand on hip, just holding at the moment before the Lady Panthers get their offense set up here. Right side over to Molly Hancock, into the corner to Henry. Back to Hancock. Air, 15-footer, left side, rolls off, no good. Rebound, though, chased down by Molly Hancock. Now it's loose on the baseline, and I believe after Kemp had it, I think Anna was fouled. Yeah, foul goes on Hancock. To 1-1 for Anna Kemp. Kemp now 6.6 rebounds. Anna at the line for the first time tonight. The Lady Colonels up 56-24. Free throw off with a 1-1. No good. Rebound tracked down by Maggie Hancock.
Lady Colonel's still 9 of 11 from the line tonight.
Driving in air. Nice move from the left wing. Puts it up, no good, but a foul underneath. And air will have 2 free throws as the foul goes on Henderson County's Brooklyn Gibson. Allison Rideout.
They are 5 of 6 from the line. So both teams shooting it extremely well.
Free throw for air. Front rim, no good. She is 1 of 3 from the line tonight. 13 points for her. Madeline Jarbo into the game for the first time for Davis County. Second free throw good for air. She has 14 to lead the Lady Panthers. Sprinkles to Rideout. Long 2 off the back rim and then off the support of the basket, out of bounds to Davis County. Stay tuned. About 20 minutes after this game, we'll have the Colonels in the air for you as Henderson County takes on Apollo. It's part of a girl-boy doubleheader. Lady Colonels hosting Davis County, and then the Colonels will host Apollo. So a little bit of the 9th District coming into Henderson tonight. With the basketball air, tough shot off balance in the lane, good from 10 feet. 16 for Adeline Ayer, that's her average. Anna Kemp, right side for Henderson. As the Lady Colonels lead it by 29. Nice cut, good patience there from Kemp to find Rideout, who beat Ayer and gets the bucket.
A quarterback pass right there.
Rideout with 4, yeah.
Wow.
58-27. At the basketball is Hancock. In the corner to Henry. Henry had it knocked away loose by Rideout, but it's picked back up by Henry. Puts it up off the glass, no good. But she'll head to the line. Green hit with a foul, her first. And Briley Henry, the 5'5 freshman, with a couple free throws here. She's 2 for 2 from the line tonight and make it 3 for 3. Sophia Kane into the game for the first time for Davis County. Second free throw from Henry. She got them both. 6 points, 4 boards for Briley Henry. 58-29 Lady Colonels. Green inside to Sprinkles on a nice cut, and Shaylin has the basket. Sprinkles with 6. On a nice pass from Green. Henderson by 31 with 4:15 to play. There's a pass stolen on the baseline by Rideout. 20 turnovers tonight now for Davis County. To Gish. And they try to get it to Green on the baseline. I think Gish thought Green was going to cut. She kind of stayed out there, and it's out of bounds to Davis County. Just Henderson's 4th turnover.
And number 10, J.C. Risley.
J.C. Risley into the game for Henderson for the first time, as is Rashia Kanzler.
It was interesting. They rolled the ball up the floor with 4 minutes to play. Down by 31.
And Kanzler has a steal out front as she stole it away. Kanzler driving in right side, draws the foul, and will head to the line. Raisha Kanzler, the 5'5 sophomore. As the foul goes on Henry.
Not sure if she scored this year.
Free throw rattles in, good for Kanzler. She's into the book tonight. Check that out. That was her 3rd point of the season, Scotty.
So everybody scored.
We need to get JC a basket. Second free throw, no good. It's off the side of the backboard, no rim, so that's out of bounds to Davis County.
So Operation JC to score.
That's right.
That's number 10.
That's right. 61-29, Lady Colonels. 3:40 to go in the fourth. Kane with the basketball. Now they swing it over left side to Jarbo. To Butler. Back to Jarbo. Now straight away with it, Hancock. Butler into the left corner with Green on her. Bounces over to Jarbo. Inside, shot up off the glass, no good. Rebound being tapped around, and it's out of bounds to Henderson after Moran tried to get her own rebound, but her foot was on the baseline. So Gish, right out, Kanzler, Risley, and Green on the floor for Henderson. Green at the high post, inside to right out, puts it up from 4 feet, in and out off the glass, no good. Rebound loose on the floor to be a jump ball, and it will stay with Henderson as right out got down there to get the loose ball.
We've had a bunch of them, though, go in and out tonight.
Yeah.
Even though we've made quite a good many shots, though.
Inbounds to Kanzler, puts it up and in. Nice pass from Gish off the inbounds. And Green, with the basket. 4 for Green. 2:45 to go in the game. Lady Colonels on top by 34. Jarbo to Kane. Back to Jarbo. Hancock. Right side to Butler. Back to Molly Hancock. Right back to Butler in the corner. Butler on the far sideline now. Guarded by Kanzler. Gives it up to Jarbo. Left side to Kane. Now back to Hancock. On the baseline, it went to Moran, knocked away. Hancock gets it back. Into the corner to Butler. Try to get it back to Hancock. Loose ball now, and it's J.C. Risley coming away with it for Henderson. Good look up the floor to Kanzler, and Kanzler lays it off the glass and in.
There's that running clock.
Kanzler with 3. The nice play there by J.C. Risley. Right side, Hancock. Jarbo thought about a 3, faked it, and it looks like she traveled at the free throw line. No whistle. Loose ball now, knocked away by Kanzler, picked up by Rideout.
Wow.
And the Lady Colonels have a steal. Now it's thrown away by Daviess County other end, and then Green fouled Hancock as the teams exchange turnovers there. Green picks up her second, and to be a 1-and-1 for Molly Hancock. Looking for her first point. Hancock does have a rebound. Minute 14 to go. 65-29. Free throw off the mark. No good. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Henderson to stay with Daviess County. Inbounds to Hancock from the left wing. Now straight away. Good pass to Moran. Little floater from 8. Good. Rachel Moran with her first points. Final 45 seconds here from Colonel Jim. All Lady Colonels leading 65-31. Risley into the corner. Now to Kanzler. Kanzler tried to go inside and had it stolen away right into the hands of Hancock. Lady Colonels try to get it back as Kanzler and Green trap knock it out of bounds.
Referee showing some movement there, Greg.
Yeah, Larry Thompson with some footwork over there.
With those legs spreads of the ball when touching.
Thompson, Brad Long, Shane Mercer, our crew in this game tonight. Loose ball down on the floor, picked up by Gish. Lady Colonel stealed away on the 24th turnover for Daviess County tonight. Final seconds, and the Henderson County Lady Colonels down the Daviess County Panthers. 65-31 your final score. Lady Colonels moved to 9-3 on the season. Daviess County drops to 4-10 as Henderson head coach Jeff Hale takes down his son Stephen Hale in this matchup here tonight. 65-31 your final score.